Hey, it's your boy Jeremiah. Smoke Monday Sports. Let's talk about this weekend, the last weekend of November 2023. We're gonna get this out of the way first. A lot of hard time for the Saints trying to find out who we are, where we are. Myself, I feel as if though there's too much talent to be wasted. You have a lot of older, veteran players, the best players to actually bring you to the Super Bowl. But the puzzle, I don't think the puzzle fits. I don't think the puzzle fits. It's a sad, we're gonna hope that they get in there, and then we're gonna throw it up, man, and just throw it up and see where it gets. Let's talk about them New Orleans Pelicans. Got into that NBA Cup, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about this first tonight. New Orleans Pelicans versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, my name is Jeremiah, and I am going to say this broadcast is brought to you by Modelo. Now, I'm drinking a Naranja Pacoso. Now, I don't know what you're going to be drinking, but I guarantee you, drinking a Modelo is always going to be good drinking. And viva la gente out there. Let's get into this Pelicans win over Philadelphia, 124-114. First off, let's talk about the Pels. Field goal percentages was 58%. They out-rebounded the other team, 40. Out-rebounded by offensive rebounds, 13. Got about 10 more assists at 33. And that is probably why they won. That, if you looked at the game, they were passing it. And I've seen passes this Pelican team has never made. They was making, they were passing it. They were always looking for that man. And then we're going to talk about just let's play the game of basketball. We ain't playing 3-point shots. We're going to play the game of basketball. We're going to play the game of basketball. And they did. Zion Williamson, OZ Will, with 33 points and 6 assists, 8 rebounds. He's going to be tied for your leading scorer, but behind Tyrese Maxey, which also had a good game. Of course, tonight they were not with Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? They weren't without him. So, Joel Embiid is a dominant presence down low. The game always can be different when you have a rock down there on the baseline. You got somebody, but he wasn't in the game. But Tyrese Maxey with 33 points. We're going to talk about the first half shooting. Spreading the floor. Defense. Jordan Hopkins and fast hands. Fast hands. Where you're passing it. You did it. With you have fast hands. Somebody can say you have fast hands. Like, you know what you're doing with it. You do it with some impetus. The New Orleans Pelicans has some fast hands tonight. They passed the ball where they needed the ball passed, and then concentrated the effort and just putting that ball right there in that basket. Did a wonderful job. I've seen a lot of New Orleans basketball games over the last 3 years. I have never seen a basketball team. I'm just going to say this. We're going to give 6 assists for everybody that stepped on that floor. Everybody that stepped on that floor got 6 assists. They were just the new defense, the new offense. They're clicking like a team. They clicking like a team. Najee Marshall, we're going to shout him out. Najee Marshall, man, he for them, man. Najee Marshall, he a Pelican. You ain't going to hurt my boy. I mean, he going out there all the way for Jose Alvarado. Jose Alvarado, I mean, I was a little bit scared. He went off in the first half and towards the second quarter. He fell on his heel. Kind of looked like something ugly. He came back out to the game later in the fourth quarter. But we're just gonna throw something up for them soldiers out there. Jose Alvarado, we pray that you're all right. Herb Jones, also 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, everybody got 6 assists tonight. It was a 6 assist. I mean, man, they're lighting up a Christmas tree for everybody. And I mean, they came out here looking like they needed to show some dominance, you know. And that leads to me to my third point of this evening. The NBA Cup and Sacramento Kings. We're going to play them on the 4th of December. Sacramento, we've had success against them. Also, De'Aaron Fox has also been able to pull a comeback against us. I mean, they're one of them teams you will never be able to leave out of the picture at all. Sacramento, I mean, they're well coached. But, you know, I think there's too much talent in New Orleans not just to pull this one out. Okay? I mean, it's the NBA Cup this year. Next year, you might have to play Barcelona. You might have to play Real Madrid. Or you know, there's other basketball outside of the United States. You might have to go play some other teams for this NBA Cup, and it might bring inclusiveness to the game of basketball. You know, if you're Tel Aviv Maccabi and you think that you can get some people up and you can beat some people in the NBA Cup, man, go for it. It's an international game. It's an international game, and the NBA Cup is great for that. It was an outside-of-the-box way of thinking beyond expansion. Adam Silver, we're going to throw up the deuce for that. A well-thought-out way of playing. Myself, I think you're always going to have to put a team back in Seattle. Those people want that team. You can't. I mean, it's kind of a bit of an injustice. I think that's the reason Seattle riots, because they don't have their Supersonics no more. Also, going to give somebody to just go ahead and put a team in Las Vegas and make it a double-double. Maybe when the MLB will come there. Oh, I think it is. We'll get you a triple-double. And go ahead and get all the football, baseball, and basketball all over there. I'm pretty sure you got a soccer team. But let's go ahead and get there in Las Vegas first. I mean, shit. They ain't got water. Let's give them some sports teams. Basketball is an international sport. And we're lucky that we have the game of basketball. 48% of the players playing in the NBA today are not from the United States. They are foreign players. It is an inclusive league. The NBA is not preferential to race, color, religion, or creed. The NBA just care if you want a ball, baby. And that's pretty good. It's the equalizer. You don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, a libertarian, basketball, just a ball. And you always want to open up that. You always want to open up that. Your Pelicans are going into the NBA Cup. They're going to play the Sacramento Kings on the 4th of December. Got a good win tonight with the Philadelphia 76ers without Joel Embiid. The Pelicans, the most important statistic line is just the way they assisted the ball, the way the ball moved around. If you watch the game, the ball moved around with some whiz pop. They were passing it with some emphasis. They looked hotter. They look like, you know what I mean? They have some confidence. And, well, hey. Well, that's it. Another day, another dollar. Smoke Monday, Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday. It's your boy Jeremiah. Smoke Monday Sports.